Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to episode 54. My name's Richard Ishwood. I'm a registered nurse, and my clinic's in the UK. It's called No More Earwax. Two patients for you today. Really tricky one to start with as well. As you've already seen in this one, this patient, a lovely young chap, had managed to get, I don't know how, had managed to get this dry, hard blob really wedged deep down in his ear. As you can see, it's literally either just in front of the eardrum or sat on it right at that bend where the eardrum bends away to the right hand side there. That's called the recess there. How it's got down there, not entirely sure. In his other ear, which we actually irrigated because it was just a big sloppy mess, did admit to using a paper clip, which I have heard before. Men, it's paper clips, screws, the odd cotton bud. Ladies, bobby pins, hair clips. But he said with this one, he actually just managed. I don't know if you could hear that, but for some reason, Siri thinks I'm talking to her over there in the corner. She didn't understand me anyway. We're always falling out. So yeah, he said that he just he literally pushed his finger in here. It's not a particularly narrow canal, so it is quite possible that he managed to get this all the way down there. Takes some doing, but managed to get it down there. And yeah, really tricky to get out because, as you can see, that particular bit of the ear canal, it narrows and then it widens again. So as it widens around the corner there, it's it's actually wider. The plug itself is wider than the gap we're trying to riddle it through. So just trying to get a tiny little grip of it here, just trying to really slowly kind of roll it forward a little bit to get a better suction grip. And you have to be extremely carefully, as you can imagine, working this close to the eardrum, and this is with a full-size suction tube. In an ideal world, the fine end is better for when you're this close to the eardrum because of it's less powerful. You can better visibility. I mean, the visibility is pretty good in this anyway, but you need that extra power with a full suction tube to get something like this out anyway. So as you can see, it just really, really gently, I mean, hovering over it to hope that it jumps into the tube a little bit. You know, you've got to be really careful you don't push it back even half a millimetre. You really don't want to push it back, so gently teasing it forward, and it is moving, as you can see, bit by bit. I'm on my own today. I know yesterday you met my colleague. We actually fell out last night. Artistic differences, you know, it was all over money. He wanted half the royalties of all the proceeds I get from making all these videos, but I explained to him that half of nothing is exactly nothing. So on your bike's on and off you pop. So we might see him again in the future. We might have to sign some kind of contract, get some kind of agreement in place that he doesn't get nearly any percentage of zero. So he'll have to be happy with that. But he might accept it. You never know. I'll keep you posted on that one. So as you can see, we're managing to slowly roll it forward. It did take a good old while, this, just because of how wedged it was. You know, I got a fairly good suction seal, particularly here. And I was pulling with a reasonable amount of force, you know, as much as you safely can. But the only way of moving it out of that little dip there, as you can see, just to the left-hand edge there, you can see it's kind of sliding up the ear canal there. So that bit would have been just slightly hidden around that bend. Just in front of the eardrum, and we've nearly beaten it now. Safely delivered this little wax baby. But yeah, I enjoyed this one, as tricky as it was. I do like a little challenging one. And as you'll see on the photo at the end, it's not a video, it's a photo at the end. It's not huge. These things generally aren't. But your ear canal isn't very big, so it doesn't take much to cause you a problem. So have a final look in there. And there you go, beautifully healthy. So you can see, that's probably why it got lodged there. Can you see around the bend to the right-hand side there? It's quite pronounced. So I think that's why that kind of got lodged in there. That little tail on there, that'll be the bit that's in the tube as you're pulling it up. So as you literally pull it away from it, it pulls out a little tail of the plug itself. Second one, different chap. Actually didn't realise he had a problem in this ear. Now, his ear canals were extremely narrow. The entrance, it was pretty tricky to get in. Sometimes it's a bit tricky to get both. I had no problems in the last one. As you can see, the visibility was great. It was really good. But sometimes you really have some difficulty getting both the endoscope and the tube in. So yeah, literally, with this one, I had to stretch it open with the endoscope, which is why it's a lot closer It's getting a bit blurry there, so it's coming towards you. But yeah, he didn't know this was here. You know, it was probably blocking about 90-95% of his ear canal, but a little bit of sound was getting past. But look at all the matted hairs in this. It's a good one. And as you can see, a beautiful, shiny, clear eardrum afterwards. So I hope you enjoyed those too. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, there's plenty more. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate any likes, any comments. Try to reply to them. Or if you're following us on TikTok, feel free to heart it, follow the channel, same as on YouTube. I'd love any new subscribers. But for now, I hope you enjoyed that. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.